must have come across the report that said Boko Haram insurgents have acquired sophisticated drones in recent times. The reported hardware are presently capable of reconnaissance, intelligence, gathering and spy missions. It's a matter of time before they escalate to using these drones that are capable of carrying out attacks. We find expedient to believe the report because it was widely syndicated by Western-owned media, which are known to run propaganda in the interest of Boko Haram in the past. Their reports of the drones acquisition came about the same time that there were reports from locals that terrorists have started spotting new weapons in recent weeks. It is this practice that has again resurfaced as a running commentary about the military being incapable of fighting the terrorists, or that Boko Haram members have the upper hand over the Nigerian state. The timing of the reports about Boko Haram now possessing drones and even newer firearms curiously coincides with the announcement of the $1 billion regional effort aimed at combating terrorism in the West African sub-region. This kind of reports, coinciding with announcements of regional efforts, have been pivotal to the demise of such efforts at fighting Boko Haram in the past. The stories we are now reading means we will be seeing a repeat of previous patterns, which is Boko Haram attempting to hit soft targets and other military targets occasionally. However, we know they wouldn't dare at this time because of the strategic super camps that have been coordinated by the Nigerian military. These will then be followed by a lopsided media campaign that will first cast Boko Haram as a superior force and later present insurgents as a victim of human rights abuses in order to paint the Nigerian military black. We are challenging France to tell the world who is responsible for arming Boko Haram in the past. The answer to these questions of who supplied past weapons will signpost who to hold responsible now that the terrorists are getting drones that will strike any city in the world. For this reason, we're imploring the world to ask France the pertinent question before it comes too late. Whether by default or by accident, it's a matter of time before Boko Haram tests the weapons France is arming them with on other nations, possibly in the West. It must continue with the strategy of super camps, since this appears to be effective and has rattled the sponsors of Boko Haram to both increase weapon supply to the terrorists and reopen the media front in the war against terrorism. The member states that have committed to the new funds to combat Boko Haram must break free of colonial loyalties. After all, no nation should continue tying itself to the apron strings of a nation that once postured as your conqueror.